All right, now we'll do a quick overview of the B.S.W curriculum, but please note that we will cover this in a bit more detail during our advising appointments. The School of Social Work is a foundation program, meaning there's a lower level and an upper level. Freshmen always enter in the lower level, and transfer students always have at least one semester in the lower level unless they're coming into the program with an articulation agreement. Once students get to the upper level, they will learn social work basics such as human behavior, social work practice, research, oppressed groups, service and legislation. You'll also have your field placements, which is what we call your internships, in each of your last 3 semesters in the program. And those field placements are completed on what we call a concurrent model, meaning though some programs might throw you into your internship in your very last semester, 40 hours a week, what we do is we have you in fewer hours a week each of your last 3 semesters so that you can take that experience that you're having concurrently with your upper level courses and bring it into the classroom setting. So a bit more detail about the difference between your foundation curriculum and your upper level curriculum. It's important to note that the foundation curriculum is where our primary focus will lie. And there's 3 things that a student needs to do before they can enter the upper level and begin taking any 300 or 400 level social work courses. First, by the time you're ready to enter the upper level, you must have a 2.5 GPA cumulative from VCU, at least. You have to have at least 54 credits, because that's just what officially makes you a junior in the eyes of VCU. But most importantly, all of these courses must be completed before we can start the upper level program. During advising, you will be supplied a curriculum planning form with all this information on it. But what we basically have here are all of the foundation type of courses, the general education courses that align well with social work practice and necessary social work knowledge. The only other thing I'll note here is that the 2 social work courses that are within your foundation curriculum, Social Work 201 being the intro course and 230 being a communications course, you must earn B's or better in those courses for them to be considered passing. We have another box of courses for all students called additional requirements. What separates additional requirements from the foundation coursework is that though all of these courses need to be completed before graduation, they do not necessarily need to be completed before starting the upper level. So our incoming freshmen will complete 4 or 5 of these courses before starting the upper level, but whatever is left over, you will take alongside your upper level courses. We won't go into too much detail about all the courses that are available here, but many of them are humanities-based, social behavioral-based, and there is a foreign language requirement as well. More specifics on that during our advising appointments. There's also general elective space for most of our freshmen. This might be the space that we fill up as we earn a minor. Transfer students may not have much general elective space if they have transferred in significant numbers of courses. And then lastly, I just want to remind us about making an advising appointment. Eventually, appointments will be available in the Navigate system, and they're already available for transfer students. Just be sure to get in contact with Caitlin Gerald if you're an articulation agreement student, and don't make an appointment with me, Jake Branigan. But for our freshmen, on June 29th, you'll receive an email with more information about how to register for your group advising appointments. Those will take place during these dates, and at those times we will talk about your course registration and go into more detail about these things. Excited to see everybody then.